You can pay now and you get to play later, or you can do what the masses do, and that's play now, and inevitably you will have to pay later. It's why you see so many people frustrated greeting at Walmart, taking hamburger orders at McDonald's. Look, I started thinking about when it's time for me to fry, I want to do it at Rocky Point. I don't want to do it underneath the French fry fryer at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And so we started to see, you could see the statistics, you could see what was happening as a society. We were so egotistical that we all have these fake facades you could break with a rubber hammer. We all look good, smell good, but if you really sit down and you break through some of those barriers, people start to tell you really what's happening inside of me. I'm frustrated. This is not what I signed up for. This is not where I want to be. And I'm talking about young people and more mature people. We all share this need for something bigger, something greater. And what's happening is so many people are not living to their potential. They're not becoming what is inside of them to become. That's where this whole Prozac thing is coming from. #1 selling drug on the planet. That's why we're getting home and we're tired and we're putting kids on Ritalin and we're justifying all these things that are bringing us further away. Then, of course, what we do is, as a society, we buy more and more trinkets. We buy more and more things, shiny, flashy things that make us look like we have something, but it's actually making us poorer. It's a cycle that's very difficult to get out. People are getting further and further in debt. They're getting swallowed up. Of course, our government has given us great examples of how to get in debt and stay in debt and never get out of debt. It's amazing, what I've discovered in our society, that we pay for 3 things for sure. One thing I know we pay for sure is entertainment. I know because I got Kevin Hart tickets. He's coming next month. And Kevin Hart, look, it's crazy how much a Kevin Hart ticket is. We had to get tickets, cost about $1,000 for the tickets that Tiffany and I got.
Wow.
Now wait a minute, I know people that are going to the same concert that have better tickets than me, but they have no money. I mean, that's what they tell me every day. But so we know, you know what I'm talking about. Some people will buy the pair of jeans before they'll put insurance on their car.
Right.
So of course we pay for entertainment. We pay for it on a huge scale. We pay for speed and convenience. Of course, that's the reason why we'll sacrifice our health. In a McDonald's, we pay for speed and convenience. We want stuff fast. We'll pay for speed and convenience. And of course, we pay for vanity. We pay to look good. And of course, in Seacret, what I realized is after I turned 40 years old, I was no longer, and I was in my previous company, I had to educate people all the time on what we were doing. When I got here, I realized that from now on, I was going to take the path of least resistance. If I'm in the second half of my life, I don't have time to be educating everybody on why you should, this is this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'll take the path of least resistance. That's why I love the product line. Check out the products, put them on, you like it, you make a decision. You don't like it, okay, adios. It's pretty simple stuff. It wasn't complicated. In my previous company, we would take time. We had all these fancy stuff. Matter of fact, if you want to build a long-term reoccurring revenue stream, a residual income, let me give you the first #1 technique that I've been going around the country telling people. The #1 training technique here is called the truth. I know it's tough. If you've ever been in other companies, a lot of times the truth isn't always on the forefront. There's all kinds of little games that are being played, and a lot of times the product isn't even important. It's like laundering money amongst friends. Wink, wink, don't tell anybody, but you can buy this bottle of juice at the vitamin shop for $9, but here it's $40 a bottle or whatever. It's a game that's being played a lot of times. And people buy into it because, of course, they want to live the American dream, but then what happens, the stories from the game players spread like wildfire. Am I right? And then you got good people that are looking to live the American dream but have no direction, don't know how to do it, and they end up, around somebody who has no clue, and it's the blind leading the blind in this industry, telling people they can have untold fortunes, no work, no nothing. You drive Ferraris, live in big houses on the hill, and nothing happens. And of course, then what happens is then the people stop trying. They say, we already did something like that. No, you didn't. You never did Seacret. By the way, this is not network marketing. This is not skincare. This is Seacret. This is something completely different than anything you've ever done. So be careful. Be careful categorizing us in the same category of the whatever life you came from. And that was my biggest challenge. Matter of fact, I took my pants to the dry cleaners one time and they ruined my pants. It didn't mean I stopped getting my pants clean. I found a different dry cleaners. Does that make sense? I see some people so stuck because they've been hurt, they've been burned, that they never go out and make it happen. I also read recently that the average millionaire has failed 7 times before they got their $1 million. So how many people know this is about the time? It's about the time.